her dead fiancé still makes love to her at night.
What? Come again.
She's 32 years. She fell in love with this young man when she was in SS2.
Okay.
When they got to SS3 and they wrote WAEC, in order to make sure that they don't lose each other, they decided to have a blood covenant between them. She gained admission into University of Enugu State, ESU. This guy came to Onitsha here to come and learn trade. And this guy served his master for 7 years. The master settled this guy. This relationship is not a secret. Both families were aware of the relationship. The guy woke up one morning and started complaining of headache. The next evening, the guy died after 12 years plus being in a relationship.
Of waiting and hoping.
And it was broken to pieces. About 5 to 6 days after the death of the guy, there is this, her friend, a guy. So this guy came that night. This particular friend ended up sleeping with her 5 days after the death of her boyfriend.
Hey.
2 months after the death of this guy, she discovered that she was pregnant. Who could be the father of this unborn child? This young girl said to me that her dead fiancé still makes love to her at night.
What? Come again.
Anytime she has such experience and she wakes up, she said she will check her private parts. It will be done on her that somebody actually made love to her.
Like physically now?
Like physically, her physical body. She woke up from that dream. On her bed, she was seeing drop of stuff that looks like a man's semen. Welcome to Love Forge, where we discuss everything marriage and relationship. We requested for our viewers and for the general public to share their relationship-related stories with our audience so that people can learn and get inspired. And we received a lot of requests from people who want to share their stories, though majority of them are not within the country and some of them were actually far away. So what we did was that we tried to collect their information. So we'll be the one sharing it with you on their behalf. So today I'm in the studio with my very good friend and my pastor, Rabbi Benjamin. Rabbi Benjamin, you're welcome.
Yeah, shalom. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. So, Rabbi, today we want to share the story of a young girl.
Okay.
And I demanded for you to be part of this episode because the story deep. The story deep. I tried sharing it only me, but I discovered that I got too emotional along the line. So even though I was done with the recording, I have to delete it.
Wow.
Okay, so you saw a touching one. Okay, so this particular lady asked me to keep her identity secret.
Okay.
For reasons best known to her. But then she's 32 years and I will try not to forget anything. So she said she fell in love with this young man when she was in SS2.
Okay.
And then they started boyfriend and girlfriend, secondary school boyfriend and girlfriend. And you know how secondary school love used to shack us at then.
Yeah.
So when they got to SS3 and they wrote WAEC, after writing WAEC, it happened that the both of them, you know, after WAEC, everybody go their separate ways.
Okay.
Some people will go to higher institution, some people will go and learn work, some people will go and learn trade, some people will return to the village, some people will travel with their uncle to the township. It's like after secondary school and writing WAEC, everybody scatters abroad. So she said that she and her boyfriend were afraid of losing each other. They were in this state of, I don't want to lose you for anything. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, even as young as they were then. Okay. So she said, in order to make sure that they don't lose each other, they decided to have a blood covenant between them.
Blood covenant?
Covenant, yes. So she said she and the guy did a blood covenant. She gained admission into University of Enugu State, ESU, while the guy stayed at home for extra 2 years. So after trying for 2 years, the guy was trying for 2 years because the guy was also trying to see if he will also get admission into the same institute. Okay, so but after 2 years, admission was not forthcoming. The parents of the guy now suggested that the guy should go and learn trade. Okay, so the guy came down to Onitsha main market to learn trade. So this is making it 3 years in the relationship already. 2 years is a year plus in school, then 2 years at home. That's 2 years plus.
While this one is in school.
Yes, while this one is in school, this one is at home. So this guy came to Onitsha here to come and learn trade. And this guy served his master for 7 years.
7 years, making it 9 years plus now.
Making it 9 years plus. No, making it 11 years plus. A year plus in school, 2 years at home, plus 7 years. That's 7 plus 3. That's 10 years
Okay,
plus.
that is 10 years
Yeah,
plus.
going to 11 years. The girl said that while she was in school, she could not have a close relationship with opposite sex. She said any moment she's becoming so close to a guy, she will fall sick. And that sickness will remain with her until she dismisses the guy. Okay, so while she was in school, she said that experience made her not to give attention to any other guy while she was in school. While she was in school, this guy was also doing apprenticeship. So when she finished her school and went for youth service and everything, she said she forgot about any other person that is a guy apart from this particular guy. So she said that while she was in school and doing her youth service, she would always, rumors of relationship. Hear that the guy have something to do with one other girl like that or something, but she never had any evidence of such rumors. And because of the blood covenant they had, she believed that she's a matter of them all. So no matter what, she hold ground for the relationship. So after 7 years of serving the master settled this guy. She confirmed that the master settled the guy very well. At this point, they were almost 11 years into the relationship. So when this guy came out, he opened his own shop and then started hustling. But she said that the more this guy is doing well and standing out, the more they seems to be having high rate of misunderstanding amongst themselves. In the sense that it's now looking as if the guy's attention is no longer on her the much she wants it to be. So they have frequent fights, frequent arguments, frequent disagreement, unlike when the guy was still doing apprenticeship. Okay, so and this relationship is not a secret. Both families were aware of the relationship. Both the family of the guy and the family of the girl.
Okay, but does the two family know about the covenant? Blood covenant?
The two families were not aware of the covenant. The covenant was between the two of them only. So after this particular 1 year now, this is making it 12 years in that relationship. So this girl said that the guy woke up one morning and started complaining of headache. Okay, so he went to his shop complaining about the headache. And then from his shop, he was taken to the hospital. The next day, I think he said, the next evening, this guy died. So the next evening, the guy died after 12 years plus being in a relationship.
Of waiting and hoping.
On a guy.
So, but did she tell you what they agreed in the place of covenant that would happen should any of them maybe leave each other or cheat on each other? Or is there something like that?
No, I didn't ask her that much. She told me that their covenant was on the basis that nobody should leave each other, no matter what. Okay, so she said after the death of this guy, she said she was broken to pieces. Where will I start from? Who do I run to? What even killed the guy? She said a lot of things were just running through her mind. She felt like dying alongside with the guy so that everybody would rest instead of starting her life all over again. So she said that that moment was a very tough moment. She was almost like a mad woman. Then she said few days, because her friends were coming to spend time with her. So few days, I think she said about 5 to 6 days after the death of the guy, there is this, her friend, a guy who have, showed interest in having a relationship with her. But because of her commitment to her late boyfriend, she turned this particular guy down. So she said one of the days, this guy came to visit her and refused to go. That feelings of, I want to stay around you to make sure you are fine, you are my friend, I feel for you, I know what you are going through, have you eaten, you need to sleep, you need to drink water, you need to rest, you need to stop crying. And
in her parents' house or in her own house?
No, she's staying on her own. So this guy came and refused to go. She allowed the guy because already she has a hole in her heart. So she said that night, she never knew that this guy had another plan. So this particular friend ended up sleeping with her 5 days after the death of her boyfriend.
Hold on. Hey, God. I'm actually feeling for this lady now, but you said 5 days after the death
Of her boyfriend.
of her, not just ordinary boyfriend,
Yeah.
covenanted boyfriend.
Yeah. So
This okay, go ahead.
like I said before, I already recorded this video, but when I wanted to edit it, I discovered that I was being so emotional in the video, so I discarded it.
Okay.
So this guy slept with her 5 days after the death of her boyfriend. She felt bad, but she discovered that this guy took advantage of her low state. Because the guy knew that she was broken then and she needed comfort. Okay, so the guy took advantage of her low state.
Yes.
So going forward, arrangement on how to bury the guy. We are making arrangements and everything. She said the guy's parents didn't want the guy to stay so much in the mortuary. So they made every agreement to bury the guy 1 month after his death. So they buried this guy 1 month after the death of the guy.
Okay.
She was there as almost a wife through the burial and everything. She said 2 months after the death of this guy, which is a month after the burial, she discovered that she was pregnant.
This is where I like Nollywood movie. They will do dun 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 dun.
Like the guy was having this conversation with this lady.
My God.
I was like,
Too,
I thought
okay.
this type of stories, we only hear this type of stories in movies. I never knew that something like this can happen to somebody in real life. So she said 2 months after the death of the guy, she discovered that she was pregnant. Then another trauma and depression set in. Who could be responsible for the pregnancy?
Yeah.
So I was quick to ask her about her sexual relationship with her late fiancé or boyfriend.
Okay, that's a good one.
And she told me that 2 days before the death of the guy, the two of them made love to each other.
2 days
before the death of the guy. Because remember that she said the guy was not having any symptoms. The guy woke up one morning with headache. And just like it was normal headache, he could not come back from market that day. The next day, the guy died. So she said that they made out 2 days before the death of the guy.
Okay.
Now, 5 days after the death of the guy,
she met another person
who made love to her. So it's within the space of 7 days. So she said she became confused. Who could be the father of this unborn child? So she opened up to the family of the guy, because I told you before that the two families were aware of the relationship. The two families were just waiting for them to come and do the right thing. They already seen them as husband and wife. So the family of the dead guy said that the guy is responsible because they know that they are in such close relationship.
Okay.
So she carried the pregnancy with trauma, with pain, with confusion, with depression, and everything. And she put to bed a baby boy.
Okay, another issue. Because everybody now will be interested in the baby boy.
The baby boy was that she told me that she didn't tell the other guy about the incident. Because she said after that incident, she hated the guy and never wanted to have anything to do with the guy. So she didn't tell the other guy that she was pregnant or suspecting him to be the father or anything. So now she put to bed a bouncing baby boy, which the family of her late boyfriend claimed already.
Okay.
Now to the confusing part of the questions. This young lady said that she is in pain because she don't know about the paternity of
She's
the
not
young
sure.
boy. She's not sure
Wow.
of who is the biological father of the young boy. She's feeling guilt inside of her because the family of her late fiancé already took responsibility of the child. So she's feeling like, let it not be that even at the death of my fiancé, I am still putting to him a child that is not his own.
His own, okay.
That's number one problem. Problem number two is that this young girl said to me that her dead fiancé still makes love to her at night.
What? Come again. Let's hear you again. How?
She said, and I quote her,
okay,
my dead boyfriend still makes love to me.
Like in the dream.
So I was like, I don't understand.
Okay.
I was like, immediately she made the statement, my response was how?
Okay, exactly, because that is a logical question.
And the how wasn't friendly, like, Jesus help me. And the how wasn't friendly. I was like, how? So she said that any day such a thing will happen, she discovers that she'll be very weak asleep. And in her dream, she said, she used to see it as a dream. She will be in her dream and her late boyfriend will come to her in the dream. She said sometimes it will be a loving atmosphere between she and the guy. Sometimes it will not be a loving atmosphere. But one thing is certain, and that thing that is certain is that something leads to something. Before the guy leaves that dream, the guy must make love to her.
Okay.
And she said that no matter how much she tried to wake herself up from that dream, she will never be able to get up from that sleep until that guy leaves that atmosphere. So I was like, this could be an imagination. This could be a dream. She said no. She said anytime she has such experience and she wakes up, she said she will check her private parts. And when she checks her private parts, it will be done on her that somebody actually made love to her.
Like physically now?
Like physically, her physical body. When she checks her private part as a woman, it will be done on her that somebody made love to her.
Nah, this story is deep, man.
She said this thing continued almost once every week, sometimes twice every week. And she said with time, because it's 2 years now that the guy died. She said with time, it dropped to sometimes once in 2 weeks, once in 1 month. But the thing there is that any day the guy visits her, the guy will make love to her. There was this one that she said, I call that one imagination. She said she woke up from that dream and on her bed, she was seeing drop of stuff that looks like a man's semen.
And she's staying alone in the house?
She stays alone. So, so I think I will be ending the story here for now.
Does she sleepwalk? Like, have she tried to maybe like put a record and know if she sleepwalks?
No, she said that once that somebody visited her and that thing happened, that the next morning the person was bold enough to ask her the type of dream she had last night. that she was mourning as though somebody was making love to her.
Wow. Okay.
She said even because of this, her guy coming to make love to her, she stopped receiving people as visitors, down to her own siblings, because she don't know what will happen that night.
This is a bondage.
Man of God, before we go to the lessons, or I think we should go to the lessons to learn, because the main reason for gathering this information, as it was stated in the flyer and in the advert, is so that people will learn from people's story.
Exactly.
So I think we should start with the lessons before we now come on how to help the girl out.
Okay.
She's demanding for two things. Number one is what she will do as regard to the boy, which is her son, who she is not sure of who is her biological father.
Okay.
Is there need for her to go and open up to the family of the boy, or she should keep it as a secret, though the secret is hurting her? Number two, what she can do to break loose completely from this bondage that she is in with her late fiancé. So these are the two questions she's asking. But then I think we should start from lessons. Then we'll now come to how we can help in this situation.
Wow. This one tough. I think sometimes it's good to hear other people's real story, not fiction. Because when they say that you think you have problem, wait until you hear the next man's problem. You know, some people think it's a hype or it's an exaggeration. But the truth is that no matter what you are going through, there are people that are going through worse.
Yeah.
And this one is just something that started out of emotion and happiness and hope of a better tomorrow. Now it's becoming so disastrous that it's not even something you can share with any kind of person. Well, the lessons are clear. The lessons are clear. No matter how in love you are, love can be a crazy thing. We all know that. But no matter how crazy this love is, do not make two mistakes. Do not make two mistakes. One, do not go into blood covenant. No matter the pressure, no matter how it's happening, no matter how bright the future looks, no matter how intoxicated you are with the love, don't go into blood covenant. If the person is so much sure and is ready, even at a tender age, you can go to if you discuss it with your parents and they give you the approval, you can go and commit something in the head of the girl.
Yeah.
So that when you people are now ready, you can now come and do the rest. Then the second one is that I've had a similar story, right? Where a girl was so in love with the guy and she accepted to take in for the guy. And at the end of the day, the guy did not marry her. The guy did not even take care of her. You understand? The guy did not even care again. So do not by any chance, because of love, because of hope of building a family with this person, both for you as a guy, do not get a girl pregnant or do not take in for a guy that have not paid your bride price. You understand? Many of the times the end is always disastrous. So these two things is what I can tell you is one quick lesson I want you to learn. No blood covenant, no pregnancy before marriage. Then the next here is that at your lowest moment, human being is vulnerable at 2 points. One is the point of happiness, and then the point of sorrow. That's why you realize women, for example, and also men, when you are very down, the closest person to comfort you at that time, before you know it, you begin to love that person.
Yeah.
That's how many people get into relationship. You are just explaining. That is why it's even tempting for many pastors. Because you are looking for caring, you are looking for time, you are looking for attention. The other person couldn't give it to you. The relationship ended bad. And then you come to this person explaining. And because this person sincerely wants to help you, they begin to give you that time, give you that attention. Everything you were looking for before, this person is giving it to you. Before you know it, you begin to develop feelings. A part of you begins to feel at home. Begin to feel, I've found what I'm looking for. Not knowing that this thing was actually to help you heal. And the moment you guys pass that phase, everything gets sour again. So, at your lowest time, be very careful. We might want to blame this girl all we want. Yes, it's not good. But at her lowest time, the mistake she made was allowing the young man to sleep over.
And I think at your lowest time, it's also necessary that not even allowing the man to sleep over, but you ought to understand that it's not everybody who is acting as if they are sympathizing with you are actually sympathizing
with you.
Some people actually came with a different mission because they know that now you are down.
You are vulnerable.
You are vulnerable. So at your lowest point, your lowest stage, know that not everybody who is saying sorry are actually sorry. Not everybody who is saying I feel your pain actually feel what you are feeling.
I'm even thinking, how will the young man feel? Or how does it feel? You know, somebody that just lost a fiancé 5 days.
I've had several stories like this. Some person say even when you lose your husband, that's when they want to creep into your home to start showing you love. The children, have they eaten? Is there food at home? As if they are all caring. But they just know that at that time you have this vacuum in your heart that you won't mind allowing somebody to feel. So, man of God, how on the other part of this story, we have 2 questions on ground. She's asking, is it right for her to tell the family of this man that, see, I'm not sure about who actually owns this young man, or she should leave it secret? Now, if she's to leave it secret, what do we expect, or what is the advice to be given to her in order to help her overcome the guilt, because she says she's feeling guilt?
Well, as for the boy, in my own level of understanding, I always like to put it that way because nobody has monopoly over knowledge. There might be people that will have a better advice for her, but for me, I will give her 2 options.
Okay.
One is that she can keep it a secret, and this is a price she have to pay for her mistakes.
Okay. Because
in this life, there are some certain things we do that we must pay a price for. Now, the mistake she have made, in order to maintain her dignity, because the day she says that truth, no matter the intent, no matter the sincerity, no matter whatever you will put it, there will be a change of narrative. The whole community will see her differently. Nobody will trust her. For you under oath, even 5 days after your husband,
even the death of the guy can now be be twisted.
Exactly. Even the death of the guy can be. You say, if you can do this 5 days after his death, so what are you trying to say, that somehow you did not sleep with somebody
That even led to
what happened to the guy? So it is very, very technical. So I will advise her to pay the price and keep it a secret. That is one option. Then the second option is that if you have any material of the guy that he can use to do a DNA. You understand? Though she have hated this one, but she can find a way to get close to him and get something from him, and then something from the late guy, and then conduct a DNA on the board just for personal consumption. And whatever the result comes out, she will not be able to. But me, even if the result come out that the guy that, the friend that met with her 5 days after her boyfriend died is the father of the boy, she will still keep it a secret and pay that price. So I think even the number one is their best option.
Okay. Then down to the second question. What can this lady do now in order to break out from this bondage that she legally committed herself to?
Legal ground, like some people will put it, because it's very legal. Well, the thing is, when the Bible said that the power of life and death is in the tongue, many people did not understand it. That's why you need to be very careful, both when praying to God and when doing other things, and most importantly, anything spiritual. Be careful the words you say. You understand? Because those words will be the basis for your judgment. They did not say, according to the story you've shared, they did not say nobody will leave each other until death do us part. So I don't know to the limit where they placed it. But the most important thing here now, some people will be expecting me to tell this young girl, go to church, repent, become a born again, all things will pass away. It's not like that. I won't say that.
I think she's even a born again. She's even a believer now.
But still, it will not work. If you like born again in this one, people don't understand how this Bible works and how God works. See, if that girl even repent now, redo baptism now, confess her sin now, follow the delusion of some pastors that do restitution now, after all those things, she will still not be free. You know why? This is a blood covenant. And it takes only a covenant to break a covenant. Here, it does not take fasting and prayer to break a covenant. It does not take restitution to break a covenant. It does not take dry fasting or sowing seed or sack. No, it must be a covenant for a covenant. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Now, this one now is a blood covenant, meaning it's a specific one. So I will tell her an adage that my grandfather will always say, my grandmother will always say. She will say, if you know where you climbed from, come down from that same place. You understand? If you know that route you took while going on that journey, take that same route and come back. That is the safest. Now, she needs to engage in another blood covenant. So they should go and meet whoever helped them to perform that first covenant to do a separation. You understand? They have to do a separation. For it to be permanent, this must require blood. But maybe it can be done with any other kind of blood that is not a human blood. So they will do this and then separate both of them. That is the only way that she can be safe. Please check through the Bible. there was a city that was a curse was laid upon, that whoever that will rebuild the fence of this city will be at the cost of the first son. And it was so that the man that rebuilt that city lost his first son. It's a covenant that, and that it
Even
was that
after
way.
completing it to mount the gates,
He lost another son. So all these things has been that way because something happened that triggered that curse. You understand? When God entered the covenant with Israelites for the Old Testament, which is the law, they used the blood of animal. You understand? To enter into that covenant. But then when we want to enter the covenant of this dispensation of faith, he used the blood of Jesus. Are you seeing it now? So he could have just wake up, he's God. He would have just wake up one morning and say, I'm sending you a prophet. Everything about the Old Testament is okay. Now let's go to this one. This is how we want it now. But somebody needed to shed a blood, make a sacrifice for it to be effective. So the young lady, no matter what she do, to the best of my knowledge, there must be another covenant for her to be completely free.
Thank you, man of God.
You're welcome.
So I don't think I will need to stress.
Oh, this is so pitiful.
I don't think I will need to stress anything in this episode. She will watch this episode. She will watch it. So the only thing I have to say is she should be courageous.
Exactly.
She should be courageous and never give up on God no matter what.
Exactly.
Never give up on God. And then there will be need for her to work on her mentality. Because sometimes our mindsets can also keep us in prison. So, in as much as she's praying, as she's going for separation, I know that she must have gone for all manner of deliverance. I know that she must have done all manner of fasting and praying.
It's like, let her buy 21 bottles of olive oil. It's not in this case.
Pastors and prophets and the rest of them. But I also know that if she refuses to work on her mind, the Bible calls it the renewal of our mind. If she refuses to renew her mind, she will always have a picture of what may not be existing again.
Exactly.
Even when she have been disconnected completely from that thing.
And that's possible.
So, thank God I didn't even call her name. I was almost tempted to call her name. So, my dear sister, you have to make up time and dwell on the word. Know who you are truly in Christ.
Exactly.
Because that will also help you.
Yeah.
And then for our audience out there, thank you very much for watching to this point. If you have suggestions on what you think this young lady can do for her to feel better, please drop it. If you want to send voice notes, I will drop our WhatsApp number here. You can send voice notes. If you want to drop us a comment, drop us a comment. If you want to drop us a text message, drop us a text message. If you have any contribution on what to do for her to be better, we welcome it. And for this reason, I think I've closed that opening for people sending in their experiences.
Okay.
But I think I'm being led to leave it open to the end of this year. So if you are out there and you have inspiring stories you know that people will learn from, you can also reach out to us. I want to use this also opportunity to advise all this. This is my first love. I'm just loving for the first time. You see, this blink in the fetch.
Exactly.
The day I will share my own story, I get story now. If you see, now you write Wayek now.
Yeah.
If you see Collins, them ask them.
You mean now?
I was dating a girl I stayed though throughout my secondary school. I never had anything to do with anybody. That minutes. Bah. Now I jammed this girl.
Because I remember that when we were doing that drama stuff and all, you were
I was not. I know they do here wine. I was not doing woman something that time.
Category.
That minute in my secondary school, I jammed this girl. First love time, all these things. These things so much tied the two of us. I've said it before somewhere that we don't ask each other, have you eaten? Me and the girl, we don't ask each other, how are you? We don't ask each other, how are you feeling? We don't ask, have you eaten? We don't ask all those questions. If she have eaten, I know. We go there field, they play ball. If she want to dial my number, my phone does not ring for me to know that she's calling me. Immediately she dials my number from her house, I receive the signal that she's calling me on phone.
Your heart first.
So I bring out my phone, waiting for the call to ring. God of God, not my story we can't share today.
Anyway,
several times I have betted money with my friends. Few days ago, I'll be playing ball and I'll be like, oh, my baby's calling me. You know, guys, and when you want to play ball, all of us will hand our phones over to somebody that will hold the phone. They'll be like, which guy here? Nothing. The ones that want to argue, we put money. We will call the person holding my phone. When he brings the phone, you will see the missed call, or the phone will still be ringing at that time. You see all this blink. This girl was sick and on coma for more than 3 days. Her cousin sister reached out to me. I told the girl, don't tell anybody I'm coming there. Let it remain a secret between her and you. I traveled from Omunze. I was writing one at that time. If you see colleagues, ask colleagues. I cried till daybreak. Then date, we're going to go Oji River. Izundu Hospital. The day I got to the hospital, I called the lady, the young girl I was talking with over the phone. She came, she picked me from the gates, bringing me into the ward, that's the hospital ward, where this, my girlfriend, was lying lifeless. She opened her eyes and called me Nkem, as we used to call each other. Hospital turned upside down.
There's an Hollywood movie.
They say, who be that guy? She have not eaten for more than 3 days. I sat down there and fed her. She didn't eat. I called her sister. Sister took her to the bedroom. She bathed, calm down. I held her hand and took her downstairs for strolling. Nobody believed it. Her uncle will be pastor. No gree me sleep that night. No type of question. What am I? You people have blood covenant. You people belong to secret society. You people have soul tie. You people tie this one. You people tie that one. So why am I saying this thing?
We need to share this story.
We share it on a very good day.
I'm hearing this one now.
We share it on a very good day. Why am I saying this thing? I'm talking about this blink love. Look at me. I'm single. The last time I checked, she was married with 2 children. We will die together. Nothing can separate us. No. That time, you dare come in between us, you are gone. You are the devil that the Bible was talking about. You are the Lucifer we are seeing. Me and her, anything in this life, people we are planning to beat me. My fellow young guy was already planning to beat me in our lesson center. All those WAEC lesson center. The guy was planning with people on how to beat me because he said that I collected the girl from her. How did I? Not be my story with the share today now. How did I collect the girl from this guy? This guy was loving the girl inside. Me, I didn't know. Innocent me. I was just showing care to the girl because of what happened concerning her health. Not knowing that the person where would they use the machine, they visit the girl to check on the girl. They love the girl. I didn't know. The girl where would they go visit begin they love me. And so men they get they land each other.
You can't love them back.
So the one where would they go when they love the girl, no understand.
They actually bring him back, they
we'll
come.
bring him back, we carry they go. Sometimes if they go now in they buy gift, where they carry they go meet the girl. I was thinking as I they go with a pure heart. Now so him too they come with pure heart. To cut the whole story short, this guy was building and ganging with boys that will come and beat me. How did I know? A friend of mine in that village that came from the same Ogunike with me to the village was part of the discussion at the lesson center. So it was this guy who came to the field because we used to play ball together every evening and called me by the side and said, "Nah, look at what these people we are discussing today at the lesson center." One of God will come to that story some other time.
Hey,
So-
no, we'll continue the story after this record. We need to talk about it.
So why am I saying this? All this blink love. You are 17 years, you are 18 years, you are 19 years, you are 20 years, you are 16 years, you are 15 years. This thing is just shacking you. Bet me. No, nothing.
Nothing come out.
Nothing come out.
That one is 10 out of 100.
We have seen it time. We know reach 10 out of 100.
And you know
we
it
have
is.
seen it time over time. So I beg, when they shark, you just know say no be only you don't shark before. He gave some of us where you don't shark, shark tire,
Oh,
but nothing come out. So when you begin the shark, you just pipe low. I'll be waiting to read your comments and to hear from you. See you some other time. Rabbi, I don't know if you still have something to tell our audience.
man, you really said it all. Just learn from this story. Some of these things, we are not here to joke, man. This is a real story. A real story. And if you are watching this and you are the person that shared the story, I want you to know that life can turn things the unexpected way.
Yeah.
And when that happens, it takes courage and trust in God to stand and to overcome. So be courageous. If you see and make your decision on the price to pay to come out of this mess, pay it with joy and not with regrets. Right? Because if you're paying it with regrets, you will not easily come out of it. So pay it with joy. Understand that, just take it as one of those beautiful clothes that you've been admiring since, but now somehow you are going to starve to use all your savings to buy it. So you know that when you buy that cloth and comes home, you will be so joyful that you forgot you've not eaten. So do it with joy. And I can assure you that in the shortest time, you will be all brand new and happy again. And for every other person in a similar situation, try to apply the same measures. And I believe it will help you. Shalom.
Thank you, man of God. All right, guys. See you some other time. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our channel. See you some other time.